What is going on, you guys? It is your boy Omzy here. We are back with the very final episode of the second season of Windbreaker. We have had a long spring season so far, and it is finally starting to come to an end with Windbreaker and Fire Force this week. And of course, we will have one more episode with Vigilantes. We are finishing up literally everything in the next 1 to 2 weeks. But now it is time for Windbreaker to be over. I will give my full thoughts about this season and how I feel at the end of this episode. So I am not going far into this intro. We are getting straight into this episode. Really, everything kind of showing from last week. It was an amazing debut of ENDO, an amazing showing from ENDO, showing why he is going to be a force to be reckoned with and really somebody to watch out for in the next season. And I'm wondering, is he gonna be the only one? Are there more? Is he working with somebody? What is his game and how is he gonna play it going into the possible third season of Windbreaker? And we will talk about that more eventually down the line. But just an amazing showing from ENDO last week. Really got into the head of Haruka, and really Haruka stayed at the end of that episode. He gets pissed off freaking normally in this show, but something about ENDO really set him off last week. So belittling ENDO was. And next season, I really wonder, these two, are they gonna cross paths again? Are they probably more than likely gonna fight? More than likely they probably will, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen in this episode. It looks like we might get, some more dialogue and probably more setup for season 3. Don't think honestly anything crazy is gonna happen in this episode, but let's just wait and see. But guys, if you are new to the channel and you guys like my reaction, like, subscribe, comment down below, and if you guys want to be notified on release of those videos, make sure to smash that notification bell. But with that being said, let's get right into the final episode of Windbreaker season 2. Not immediately starting off with the talk at the school. Getting a nice showing of getting a nice showing of the town. Oh. Tabakota. Nothing like starting off a meeting with Koto's food. Oh, what's this? Picnic. She really has been a big help, a lot with food in this show. Legit. Oh my god, Tsugashita is so tall. No, it's nothing. Huh. What? Oh shit, here we go. Well, yeah. Every time with this dude, every little freaking moment. Oh, he skipped out on Haruka. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. This dude's a problem. Do we actually get into why we are here? Don't be so mean. It's all in his character. Oh my god, he fixed it. He ain't even gonna give him a new one. He's that petty. Oh my god. You didn't waste a cup. Oh yeah, give off a little smirk. Can we chill for 2 goddamn seconds so we can go into the plot? My god, and he's gotta pop his freaking... thank you, please, Haragi. He's probably going to explain it. Ire, shut up! Why did you invite us? It's probably good for you to know and for you to shut up. You know it was gonna come with Haruka. Tell him how you feel. Legit. He's just an asshole. He's not just an asshole.
まあだから遠藤のことを知っておいてもらった方がいいと思ってな。
Let's all know more about Endo.
暴風林の
Let's go. Here we go. Backstory time. Let's see what happened.
成り立ちって梅宮さんたちが入学したことで統一された風鈴が暴風林になったって話ですよね。
Probably knows a little bit about it,
ああ、大筋は
but
な。
not the full story.
今から話すのは暴風林を作った
Left
時
behind when we first created
残して
Bofrin.
しまった。
Once again, love this animation.
影の話だ。
Story of the shadow.
ニレ、
はい。
さっき話してくれた暴風林の話、どれくらい詳しく知ってる？
Good bunch. Wow, what an animation change. Holy
時は
crap.
2年前4月7日、不良の名門で名高い風林高校へ志を同じくした5人が入学した。当時の風鈴は派閥争いに下克上。それに加え、外から来る学校やチームとの
Like, I want to look at the animation too, but I gotta, read.
極めていたが、
Uh-huh.
その5人は入学と同時に学校
They
内に
challenged
存
every
在
main
する
faction
全
that
ての主要な
existed
派閥で
within the
戦いを
school.
挑み、次々とねじ伏せていった。
Mm-hmm.
ちぎっては投げ、ちぎっては投げ、怒涛の勢いで風鈴のトップへと駆け上がっていく。年上の2年だろうが3年だろうが、
Not even only being able to tell the story, but act it out.
喧嘩に勝った相手を仲間にし勢力を拡大
Spread
させ
their
ることで
influence throughout the
風鈴
school.
内での争いはだんだんと減り、
Yeah.
ちょうど1年が経った頃、
Okay.
未だかつて誰も成し得なかった風鈴の統一を果たした。そしてその統一された人たちが街を守る暴風
Legit
林
on
と
kind
な
of
っ
why we
た。
don't see that much divide inside of Bofrin is because of that.
一巻の終わりでございます。
Why did I knew they were gonna clap? Like,
よくそんなペラペラ
oh
喋
my
れるな。
god.
大げさなのだよ。
He's exaggerating. Of course he is. Of course.
変革には苦痛はつきものだ。
Man, why does he look like Maki from JJK?
メガネは別
The
だ。
glasses and the hairstyle and shit.
なあおい、
Hmm?
今の話のどこ
Part of
に
that story
影があ
has
る
a
んだよ。
shadow. Yeah.
それは遠藤さん
Who
ですよ
else?
ね。
まあそれはそうなんだけど、
けど
じゃあニレ、次は遠藤のことをどれくらい知ってる？
Probably knows little. If I would say.
遠藤さんは風鈴を目指す人なら知らない人はいない。
I mean, he knows that he's known, but he doesn't know probably about him. He's just heard stuff.
俺でもよく知ってる有名人だよ。
Heard stories, maybe some that are true, some that are
超
not.
武闘派の派閥を作り上げ、
Created a faction of
2、3
super
年相手でも
brawlers.
負け知らず。
Hmm.
しかし、梅宮さんたちが喧嘩をして仲間を増やし勢力を拡大するのとは対照的に、
Uh-huh.
少数精鋭、
There were a small group of
風鈴のみ
elites.
ならず、外のチームも潰し回っていたと。
Interesting. Oh, shit.
遠藤さんたちが喧嘩をした後は、
He
焼
burned?
き尽くされたように、
Really?
聞きます。
Oh, then that's way more.
だから、遠藤さんに目をつけられたら、そんな人だからこそ、風鈴統一の最後にして最大の障壁だった。
Interesting.
それ
Okay.
でも、英雄は伝
Hero
説を破っ
defeated
た
the。legend.
そして風鈴は統一されました。しかし、遠藤さんたちは他の派閥の人たちとは違い、統一された風鈴に属するこ
Who
とはせ
instead
ず、
left for in. Okay.
風鈴を去った。
He was on that side that didn't want to join the
だ
unification.
から影なんですよね。
Huh.
ああ、なんでそれが影なんだよ。
だって、
I mean, I would say so, but I just want to know more. And probably Yamemia will
梅
say
宮
it.
さんたちの考えに共感できなかったということです。考え方が違うからこそ。
It's the other side of a coin with Bofrin. It's really like you got the people that joined, you got the people that left. It's people that wanted, like, they didn't want to join
逆
them.
恨みじゃねえか。意味ありげに言いやがって。違う。
Knew
ニ
it.
レ、お前が話してくれたことには
Talk, man. I don't want to hear Nire. Just keep talking.
そもそもあいつらは恨みで動くような人間じゃない。
Okay.
とはいえお前らの話を聞く限り、遠藤が再び風鈴を意識しているのは間違いない。
Yeah.
でもこれから何が起きても一度は梅宮さんたちが勝っているんです。今度も大丈夫です。
Don't start thinking ahead. That's how you fail.
それが二つ目の間
That's
違
your
い。
second mistake.
あいつらは統一された風
They
鈴
didn't
を拒んだ
reject
わ
the
けじゃない
unified Furin.
自分たちから風鈴を捨てた。
Okay.
それも1年が経つ直前に。
Oh, damn, way
風鈴を
before.
統一したのはちょうど1年が経ってからなんだろう。
Uh-huh, so this was way before. Huh?
それはつまり
That means your facts were wrong. We didn't.
あいつらに勝ってはい
We
ない。
didn't beat them. Oh, damn.
俺たちはお前たちが知っての通り風鈴を統一し全員と仲間になって町を守ることを目標にしていた。
Mm-hmm.
でも遠藤たちは
Shit.
昔の風
They
鈴
wanted the old
派
Furin.
閥争いや下
This
克
is
上が
chaos
常
that
の
always had
混沌と
faction
した場所を
fusion
望んでいた。
challenges.
遠藤たちとは何度もやり合った。
Ah.
毎回死闘だったよ。
So this was the
でも
divide.
結局最後まで決着はつけられなかった。
The divide that I've been kind of maybe seeing or wish that I would see with this group.
次第に仲間は増えていった。
Uh-huh.
そうして風鈴の空気が変わり始め、
Started to change,
空
become
気は
more
整ってい
disciplined.
った。そしてそれと比例するように遠藤たちはそんな風鈴に興味をなくし自分たちから去っていった。
I wouldn't say no choice, but
昔の
their
風鈴の
choice to
混
leave.
沌と凶暴性を
That's such a Dobby animation.
うちに残したまま、
Yeah.
その影が再び風鈴に近づいている。
Wanting to take out
詳
Bofrin
しい
for
理由は
good.
知らねえが、最悪は風鈴を昔のような場所に戻そうとしているのかもしれねえな。ちょうどいいじゃん。
That's perfect. Uh-oh.
向こうから来るなら行く手間が省けるってもんだ。
クラさん
なんだよ。
You chickening out? I know damn well you ain't.
やることはシンプルだ
What
ろ
we
う。
gotta do is simple.
相手が誰だろうが向かってくるやつはぶっ飛ばせばいいだろう。
That's a simple way of looking at it, but you have no idea what you're going into, man. And Yumemiya might be, maybe mad about it. Huh.
喧嘩しか取り柄のない土底辺の嫌われ者が一番かけて喧嘩するなんて最高じゃ
That
ねえ
was
か。
what he was going with ever since the beginning. Yeah.
人を、物を、思いを。
あんたが望んだものになれる
And he's grown a lot in this season. He definitely has grown a lot this season. More of, I'd say, a leader, but that leader aspect will flourish more. Really, in Hero, was just mostly with emotion and him being able to trust everybody and to have everybody, you know, be on his side and to have his back. And for him to have theirs.
大切なものを
We're gonna protect what's dear to us, right?
それが
Mmm.
俺たち暴風鈴なんじゃねえのか。
Embodying the spirit more of Bofrin. Nice.
昔の風鈴の情報を聞いてこの町に来たん
And
だ
that's why he came to this town. Oh.
自分にぴったり
He
だ
said it was perfect for him.
私はそうは思わなかったけど
Mm.
そうか。仲間になれるといいな。
He came here knowing the reputation of maybe the old Bofrin. But now the new ways has definitely changed a lot.
大体てめえがひよってるから。さくら。やっぱりお前がこの町に来てくれて本当によかった。
Definitely.
そんなお前にもしもの時は
I
遠藤を
trust you to
任せ。
handle Endo. Wow, putting that much trust.
あいつは人を気に入ることはめったにないが、気に
Rarely.
入ったからに
Really.
はとことん来るぞ。覚悟しとけよ。
Hmm. Maybe he just likes a
上等だ。
challenge? Hmm.
後になって獲物横取りされたとか言ってくんなよ。いやいや、そもそも遠藤は俺に興味がないからな。
Really?
風鈴にいた時だって
We
一度
never
も差し
went
でや
at
り
it
合った
one
こと
on
は
one.
なかったしよ。
There's a first time for everything, maybe.
お前
I don't
遠藤
know.
たちと何度もやり合ったって今言ったろ。
Yeah.
ああ、言ったよ。
Endo's
たちってな。伝説はもう一人いるんだよ。
Oh,
なんだそれ。
one more.
聞いたことないです。
Oh, they don't know about this.
俺も
Somebody
知りませんで
else?
した伝説ってつまり遠藤さんと同じような人がもう一人いる。
いや、
That guy is far stronger than Endo. Oh, hell. Oh, no.
俺が唯一勝てなかった
I never beat.
誰なんですか？
Are we gonna see him? Are we gonna know about him? Come on, say his
そ
name.
いつの名は
Chika
Takeshi.
Takeshi. Or Takeshi.
おそらく歴代風鈴で
The strongest guy in Fern's history. Oh, here we go. Another scene. Smile 11. Oh, boy. I assume that's him. No. That's Endo. Are Endo and Chika kind of, maybe working together? Are they buddies? What's the history, at least still with that?
いやいやどうしたんだこれ
Oh, Chika, I bet definitely did that. Whoa! Wow.
ここで花火しようとしたら
Some like fireworks.
こいつら
Wanted to light some fireworks, but they were already here. What the hell?
そりゃまあこいつらが悪いなねなんでそいつら積み上げてんの
Oh my god. And I thought Endo was nuts. This man just lit a freaking firework off this one dude's head. Oh my god. It's still lacking something. Ah, look at this dude. Is that the end? That is the end. Let's see if there is a credit scene. All right, as I said, there was really nothing crazy about this episode. It was really backstory time. Backstory, exposition, and the lead up to season 3. Now, I thought Endo was wild so far, but there's another, and his name is Chika Takeshi. I really don't know what to say about him, because I haven't seen really anything with him yet. The only thing so far, this dude probably is maybe just like Endo, but maybe times 5 or 10, because this dude automatically beat up however many guys in a freaking alley, probably beat up like 8, 10 dudes, stacked them on top of each other, and lit a firework off this one dude's head. This dude is something else, and is probably going to be something else when the next season comes around. But the history so far that we started in here, and like even with Nirei talking about it, you knew Nirei probably had a little bit of stuff correct, but you knew the entire story was not accurate. And I was going to be waiting for Yamemiya, for it to come out of Yamemiya's mouth on what actually happened. So the divide that I've been kind of maybe waiting for, which may or may not still probably come later in the show, because you never know what these certain arcs will bring or whatever, but there used to be a really, really big divide back then. I mean, we've heard about the unification and all that stuff, but we really never got to dive into it, really see how the sides were split and how other people like wanted Bofurin to really be, and how all that really wanted to be. But Endo's group was that one side of the coin, that side where they wanted complete chaos, they wanted challenges, they wanted everybody to just be whipping ass no matter what. And they really did not care. They wanted to be the most ruthless gang, like, probably possible. They wanted to take everybody out. And the other side, with Yamemiya's group, really wasn't like that. Yes, they wanted to make a statement, but they wanted to make a statement in order to protect the town and shit, where Endo's group really didn't see any, like, need or purpose with that. So there was a real split between them. And yeah, Yamemiya and Endo never crossed paths. They've went up against them group-wise, but they've never went up against each other one-on-one. I wonder if that's going to change, or more than likely it's just still going to be Haruka versus Endo. And there's something else that Yamemiya said as well, where Yamemiya said that Endo has never really taken a liking to a person. Now, I said that probably an episode or two ago, that I'm thinking at least with me, I'm thinking that it's probably mind games. I think it's mind games for, probably another, divide inside of Bofurin once again. Or maybe he just really does take a liking to, Haruka, and maybe wants him to join his group, if he has more people and shit, because we still don't know what's going on with Endo and like in Jika and like if they're working together. We just don't know much yet. But the fact of the matter is that he has gotten under the skin, and that was probably his entire plan, under the skin of Haruka. And I really, really wonder how that is going to lead into season 3. The next time when they cross paths again, what is really going to happen? Are they going to automatically start fighting, or are they actually going to start talking to each other? And maybe, you know, Endo to Haruka will probably start making sense, or maybe he'll just start making good points. I really have no idea. But this episode, it was a nice, solid episode, at least for what a season finale was, because at least with last year, it really wasn't kind of anything crazy, because it was just really setting up, you know, I mean, setting up Keel and shit. But let's talk about what we want to talk about really quick, because I don't know how long this outro is going to go, but I really don't want to make it long. I'm going to say pretty much all of the points that I want to say as much as I can remember with season 2. Season 2 is definitely the better season than season 1. I'll say that, right, case in point. I mean, yes, I love the Shishitoran stuff. I really, really do. But I think this season brought a lot more than what season 1 brought. And that was a lot of progression, number 1, with Haruka. Haruka's progression from season 1 to 2 was really, really needed and really developed. Where the entire thing, yes, with Haruka, he still has to get better, and he did just become a leader of his own group in this season, and he knows that alongside Kaji with him, he will get better at it. He will start to get better at it, and that's one of the reasons why I'll eventually get into it, at least with Kaji. The emotion and the trust that was built with Haruka and the rest of the guys was finally replicated in this season, and was really shown. And I really love that in the development with that, because you had that one episode where Haruka just, you know, opened up to everybody, opened up to how he was feeling, what he's gone through, how he's assumed, or what he's assumed going into the school, and how he was probably going to be perceived and stuff. But they don't care about that. They absolutely don't care. He's done literally everything that he possibly can for Bofrin. He went up against freaking Shishitoran and went up against Joe and won, I think. Remember? I think he did. Oh no, he freaking, I forgot. Joe, you know, like, you know, forfeited, if I would say. Joe forfeited. But it's still the fact on what Haruka really stands for, at least with him as a person, and what Haruka is really made of. Haruka is easily one of the best fighters in Bofrin, definitely one of the best, up there with Kaji and Yumemiya and all of them, and especially Suo. But I love that once again, these guys just understood where he was coming from, and they knew that Haruka needed somebody. Haruka really has never had anybody in his life in order to be, you know, a shoulder to lean on and anything, and for someone to have his back. They all have his back now, and that's what they were trying to tell him. And now I cannot wait to see that explored more. And however many seasons this show is, that's definitely one of the biggest reasons why I love this season. But let's talk about one of the biggest reasons why I love this season. Freaking Tsubaki. I'm not gonna lie, Tsubakino really surprised me, at least with going in with this character. I really didn't expect Tsubakino to really impact this season in a lot of ways, and just come off as a character that a lot of people would not even only relate to, but really, you know, respect. I respect Tsubakino a lot for how he comes off, what he means to everybody else, and just the amount of help that he shows and compassion that he shows to anybody that looks for it. That is one of the biggest reasons why I really like this character. I really cannot wait to see, you know, Tsubakino, like more of Tsubakino's backstory, and really how, let's say, he joined Bofrin. That's what I want to find out. Like how maybe it was different back then, because, you know, when obviously, because Endo was still here and his group was still here when Tsubakino joined them. And obviously there is a lot of history between Tsubakino and Endo. Obviously we're probably going to see more of that in the next season. But Tsubakino really showed a lot in here, and especially with Tsuzuri. Tsuzuri, I wonder if he is going to be a one-off character. I would like him to come back, because I think there is a lot of growth left with that character, especially how he came off and what he was going through and a lot of that. I really want to see more. But Tsubakino, one of the best characters in this show so far, easily. But let's talk about really what I loved about this season. And it started it off with one hell of a Keel arc. Kaji had one of the best showings I've seen in this entire show, at least fight-wise. This dude is doing moonsaults off the walls, doing insane fighting moves, man. This dude's swinging on chains and shit, going up against Keel. Kaji had one hell of a debut. If I would say like debut and like really fighting and shit, Kaji just proves that he is I'd say maybe like, not even probably the best fighter in Bofurun. And I think, once again, there's a lot of progression with Kaji. And I want to see more of Kaji next season. I want to see more of Kaji and Haruko, because we got to see a lot of that in the Keel arc. Really, you know, Kaji open Haruka's eyes and be like, yo, stop being in your own head and stop being so selfish, because you were being selfish. You were being like, hey, everybody get the hell out of the way. Let me have this one dude. This dude is mine. When you can't even focus on the dude that's in front of you, let alone with any other dudes that are about to freaking jump on you and shit. You have to know exactly what's going on, and you have to be way more of a leader and be able to be a person that has to look out for everybody else and not just yourself. And that was new for him because he hasn't had anybody else. He's always fought by himself. But this was new for him, where he has other people fighting for him and around him, and I want to see more of that. It was such a great kind of, you know, moment that he was trying to put inside of his head and trying to really wake him up, and Kaji was like, you know what? I'm going to go handle him while you deal with this guy right in front of you. And Kaji really did that. It was a great showing with Keel. And even with this dude, Endo, you know, spying on them and shit, which was such a great setup. I really love that scene. There is a lot that is about to happen in season 3. This episode was solid. This season was really, really good. I'd say the best probably since the last season. And I cannot wait. Let's see what the future is going to hold for Windbreaker. Thank you guys for watching my reaction. If you guys are excited for the future of Windbreaker and you guys like the channel, like, subscribe, comment down below. And as always, my name is Omzy and I am out.